Hi guys, welcome to Crusader Kings 2, this long talked about and awaited playthrough. Now, little disclaimer here, I don't have all the DLC. I don't have the two most recent expansion packs. I definitely do not have all of the music packs. I definitely do not have all of the visual packs, i.e. talking about, what I'm talking about there is having the, what do you call it? It's like unit packs. You know, flavour stuff. So today we're going to create a custom ruler and we'll make a little start, a foray into what is going to be the custom ruler designer playthrough. So we do have some mods on our playthrough today. The mods we have are Better Looking Garbs, Novus Graphicus, Ruler Designer Unlocked, Your Personal Castle, and Historical Bloodline Traits only. Now, I've gone with Ruler Designer Unlocked. I know it can be a little bit cheaty, but basically I paid for the Ruler Designer DLC. I want to be able to design the ruler I want. I don't want to be limited to certain things. If I want a strong genius ruler, I should be able to have a strong genius ruler without having him, you know, crippled. But anyway, I digress. So, where are we going to start? We are going to start in England, and we're going to start in Essex. Now, I'm an Essex boy, so that's where we're going to start. I mean, I do live in Suffolk, but I'm an Essex boy, and Suffolk will be one of the counties we're going to aim at taking first, so I can get back on my border here. I'm sort of on the border, Essex and Suffolk, I suppose, really, me personally. I live in Ipswich these days, but I'm a Colchester boy, and if you look at where Colchester is on the map, it will tell you, basically on the border. Might as well be Suffolk. So, we're going to go, ethnicity. West Germanic English. There we go. We're going to get rid of this headgear. I don't like this big fuck off crown. There we go. I want no headgear, and I want to be able to see my hair colour. Now, I am a blondie boy, so we're going to go with blonde hair. Hairstyle wise, I don't like the monk cut. Do not like that monk cut. Long hair? Nah. Crew buzz, bald head. Como? We'll go with the como. That's the hair colour still. Beard wise, what should we go with beard wise? Don't want anything too bushy. Don't want anything too Mormon. Don't want anything too bright. Fuck me. So what should we do? Goatee seems a little bit... The mutton chops. We're going to have the mutton chops. I like the mutton chops. Who doesn't like mutton chops? My wife just said vegetarians don't like mutton chops. She is correct. But still. Everyone likes mutton chops. So, African Savannah in the UK, don't think so somehow. Got castle in the background there. We do have a personal car. I'm going to go with that. We have a personal castle. We've got the rock kind of look going on here with the raised eyebrow. We're getting the angry sort of double rock look going on. Sorrowful. Keen. I like the keen look. Can't really see the eye colour. I'm going to assume that's blue. Is... yeah. Cheeks. I don't want him to look too gaunt. I don't want him to look too round either. He look like fucking... what's his name? Frollo from... Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't want to look like that. Neck-wise, I have a kind of bulky neck, so that'll do. Chin. I've got a double chin, but I don't want to have... I like that. Mouth-wise, she looks... See, with that, it's like... I smell a fart. Don't like it. That one, he looks like he's just trying to give you someone a big snog. Looks like a monkey there. We'll go with that, I guess. Nose-wise, I like that. Now, the coat of arms. What should we go with coat of arms? We'll go with a plain one to begin with. And we're going to go... I don't like any of that. Let's get something a little bit patterned. Let's open up 3 different colours there so we can just have a look. There we go. It's a nice contrasting... Sorry about banging the microphone there. Contrasting colours. We do have emblems we can play with. I kind of like the Imperial Eagle. I do like the Imperial Eagle. Red Dragon, bit Welsh for my liking. Sorry for any of you Welshies out there. Rugby player. England, Wales with the rugby. No, I'm not feeling any of these other than the Imperial. That's still a bit Welsh, isn't it? And that's too Scottish for my liking. Again, you know, unicorn, by the way, if you didn't know, is the national animal of Scotland. And the reason for being the national animal of Scotland, genuinely, is because it is the natural enemy of the lion, which is the national animal of England. Yeah. I think we're going to go with the gold lion, actually, because we are English. That is our thing. The problem is, we can't see what's going on in the background here at the minute. So let's have a fuck around. Let's see if we can get a nice background without any fish or skulls or anything over the back of it. What have we got? To be fair, I kind of liked that. I kind of like it. Might have to come back. That's 118, is it? Okay. Well, I'm going to use me triple clicker. Get through these real quick. I kind of want just a plain background though. I mean, multicoloured plain background, not just like plain. Oh, do we go? Don't like the fleur-de-lis. Kind of like the idea of sort of like a half and half, but it's just one colour. Maybe we can find that in 3 colours. Now, don't ask me why I want to do 3 colours. I just do. Smash. We went too far. Nope. Yes. Or do we want it on the other side? No, it's just on one side, is it? Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. So, with the emblem over the top, let's have a look. So, I feel like chicken tonight, indeed. White and red. It's looking a bit Croatian at this point, isn't it? Shall we go? No, it's wrong colour. Is there another green? Is there a lighter green? I like the colour green, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I love the colour green. It's kind of too pale, isn't it? Do we go with that, like, darker bottle green? Do we? Or do we take, like, a burgundy colour? I think the burgundy colour looks a bit more royal, doesn't it? I think we'll go to burgundy colour. That's what we're going to go with. Our name is not going to be Eldvinas Oswalding. It is not. It's going to be Dave. Dave. I don't know. Keggingson? Don't know. We're going to change the culture first while we think about it. We're not going to be Anglo-Saxon. We're going to be English straight off the bat. Do we stay Catholic? Or do we go with a heresy? Problem with heresy. I want to go heresy, because going Catholic is just a little bit too easy. But by the same token, we would be the only Cathar kind of guys around. I think we wait till we get bigger, and then if there is a heretic, we convert. That's got to be the plan, I think. So while I'm still thinking of a surname, do we want to take Brilliant Strategist, or do we want to take Midas Touched? We'll take Brilliant Strategist, I think. Yeah. So trait-wise, now as I said, this is unlocked, so everything costs absolutely fuck all. So we're going to go with Crusader. Yeah, a very early Crusader in 769. Crusades didn't happen until a lot later than that. It's going to be attractive. We're going to be a genius. Going to be a strong, attractive genius. Hedonist. Yeah, we'll take. I'll tell you what, we're going to make him morally corrupt while we're at it. We're going to make him lustful too. So he's a lustful hedonist or hedonist, depending on how you want to pronounce it, I guess. He's going to be diligent about it as well. And brave. Gregarious and ambitious. Gregarious. Socially competent. So if he's going to be lustful, he needs to be socially competent, I guess. Take the ambition. Anything else down? Brawny. I like brawny. Brawny sounds good. Yeah, I'll take brawny. Master Seducer. It's got to be in. It's got to be part of it, hasn't it? Surely. Yeah, we'll take the Master Seducer. What else is there here? This guy's becoming a little bit overpowered, really, to be honest. Marshal at 30. He's not massively overpowered, considering. Could he be a cannibal? No, we won't make him a cannibal. Now, Blood of Rollo. Rollo wouldn't be round yet, so we can't make him in the Blood of Rollo. Blood of Crusader, 5th century. Welsh, nope, can't do it. Culhen, it sounds Welsh. Gwelog, King of Edinburgh, maybe. Oh, King Cole. No, maybe not. Levies is Welsh. Milesius, 1287 BC, Ireland. Strangely enough, nothing against Ireland. Scottish and Welsh, not so much. I'm against you, but well, Welsh maybe a little bit, but the Scots. I mean, I am. If you look into my family, there's Scots in my family, and it's just a thing, isn't it? There's the whole friendly England, Ireland, Wales, Scotland. We imperially impressed you, and you just went, "Oh, don't like you," and yeah, you know. I feel like we take another two more. Something maybe really OP, like organizer, defender. I feel like we need something that's gonna really aggressive leader, pursuit plus 20. That's 10% on that. Inspiring leader. We'll take the inspiring leader. That's actually removed all of those other traits there. And what we got here? Architect, administrator. What are these then? Administrator is stewardship plus 3, movement plus 10, siege plus 20%. That could be interesting. That could be helpful. Strategist, defense plus 20, socialize. No. Master schemer. No. Theologian. No. Game master. Narrow flank plus 30%. I kind of like the idea of narrow flank. That is a levy size plus 20. Shame it's not a retinue size, but we might take that just for that. Yeah, we'll take that. So we're going to close that down. Fertility we're going to boost up a little bit, I'm afraid. I want 200% fertility. We want loads of babies. Thing is, he's going to be a master seducer. We need to be able to just fuck, basically. Fuck and impregnate anything that moves. Health, I think, at 8.5 is probably high enough, to be honest. Learning's at 12. Martial, you know, I will put a few points. I wasn't going to. We'll get that up to 15, and we're going to get that up to a nice round 35, just because he's massively overpowered. But we still haven't come up with a dynasty name. Now, dynasty name. We need something sounding regal, and powerful, but also embodying the spirit of the Kegman. Oh dear. I don't like Keggington, I don't like Kegson, I don't like Keggedy. Keggedy sounds a bit like Kennedy, doesn't it? Dave Keggedy. It's not. You're not expecting like the royal dignitary, you know. This is King Keggedy. Yes, Keggedy. It is going to be Keggedy. Sorry, it's going to have to be. And if I don't fuck up the caps locks, it will definitely be Keggedy. There we go. So we are King Keggedy. King Dave Keggedy of Essex. Now, to keep things nice and confusing for us as we go forward, all sons, achievements are disabled because we're playing with a custom ruler. Everything else is going to stay the same on default. Just to make things a bit more confusing, all sons are going to be called Dave. Now it's going to be the YouTube save. Don't worry about the old YouTube save. That's gone. That's fucked. I tried doing that. I fucked it up straight away. Yeah. So all sons will be Dave, and all girls will be Davina. That's just how I'm going to play this one. And because I'm feeling that kind of way, I am going to try and make sure that we get as inbred as possible. This is known as the inbreeding murder simulator, sort of. Welcome to using... Oh, and incest, yeah. Incest. Welcome to using better looking Garbs. To complete the installation and gain full integration available DLC, you should use the BLG install. Okay. I will do this. No, I won't. I can't be fucking arsed. So, this is what happens when you come into the game for the first time. So you can zoom out. You can see here, a nice big area. You've got India over here, North Africa. Apparently soon you'll be able to go as far east as China and Japan and Korea. from what I've read. Whether there's any truth to it, I don't know. When that happens, we may call an end to the Kegedi line and play in China. Or Japan. Japan. Would be Kagumi. Kagumi. Yeah. Big in Japan? Sorry? My wife just told me I could be big in Japan. When you're big in Japan. Yeah, I can't sing, by the way, guys. We've know this. We've established this. So, we're going to look at our character. So, we can see our massively sexy crest here for House Kegedi. We can give our guy a haircut should we want to. We don't want to give a haircut. Now, we can choose an ambition and we can choose a focus. We're going to choose a focus first. And I feel like seduction may be our focus. We want to get as many little kiddie winks as possible. Oh, keggy winks, yes. My wife told me keggy winks. Not Lemmy winks, by the way, guys. That's a completely different thing. And we've got ambitions here. Now, ambition number 1 for us is to get married. That's just an easy 10 piety. That's what we're going to do. We're going to look to get married. So we're going to arrange a marriage. So we do have princesses available to us from Lombardy. They're not particularly great. Now, with their stats, we actually, when we're married, we get half their stats into our total stats. So, having this one here, we'd get an extra 5 martial. I think she might be the best of the 3. She's the youngest of the 3. We will get a non-aggression pact with Lombardy. If you don't know where Lombardy is, or Lombardy, it is this massive kingdom here. It's basically Italy. The Lombards came from northern Italy. And at this point in time, they owned a massive part. They basically were Goths, I think, originally. I think it was like a Gothic barbarian push. Kicked the majority of Rome out. That's when the Roman Empire fell in the west, and you're left with the Byzantine Empire or the Eastern Roman Empire. I'm not going to go into history lesson. Chances are, if you're watching this, and you're into Crusader Kings, you're either into real-time strategies, which is just kind of like an RTS, I guess, or you love history. And if you love history, you know all this. I don't need to tell you that. You've got the Avarias over here. The Magyars are going to come in. Magyars are basically ethnic Hungarians. Again, you know that. So, I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Zunbil is over here. See Zunbil here. They're the only Zunists in the game. It's really, really hard to play as Zunist because you are the only ones in the game. I think you have a couple of Muslim vassals. And then you've got the great big fuck-off Abbasid Empire here. And they just come in and ruin your shit. Basically. They do. They really do. Anyway, let's get back on to our character. Now, let's arrange marriage with the young princess Dofreda of Lombardy. We right-click on that. It's not going to be matrilineal, because we want the kids to be of our dynasty. We should receive 103 prestige from here. So, when you look up here, we've got wealth, 63, prestige, 30, piety of 15. We've got a domain size, or domain, I think it's domain. And then the actual spelling of it is bastardised over the years. It's a very French-looking word, isn't it? Vassal limit, we have up to 26 vassals. We have no vassals at the minute. This is both us. I say we've got no vassals at the minute. We've probably got, let's have a quick look. So if we go in, yeah, we've got a bishop and a mayor underneath us there. And we've got a baron, a bishop, and a mayor there. City of London, not the capital. Guess where it is? My hometown of Colchester. Yes. Historically, that's correct as well. Colchester was the capital for a long, long time. So we've set up a marriage. Now, we've got positions here, and we need the best in each. So we are going to do... Let's have a look, see how good. Fairly decent Chancellor at 16. Marshal... Decent Marshal at 20, and a terrible Steward. So we're going to have a quick look for some characters. Now, best way to do this is search all, my religion group, my culture group. Now, we don't want any rulers. They need to be an adult. And we'll go with any on join court. Sometimes you can give them a little gift. So we want a Steward. Now, as you can see, he's in yellow. That's red. He not going to be happy to join us. This guy here with the yellow hand, he might be convinced if we chuck enough gold at him. I don't want to chuck gold though. The thing is, we need men. We need men for this position. We're not in a position to get females. As you can see, no one really wants to join us. So we may have to chuck a little gift to Bjornwulf here to get him on side. So we send him a gift, invite him to court. He will be our new steward. So let's go to intrigue. He's not really much better than this Spymaster. Only 3 points. I'm not spending 36 gold to get someone who's only 3 points better. So we're going to not worry about that. Idle council members. I know there's idle council members, but we're going to do something about that now. So our marshal is going to research military tech in the capital. Our court chaplain is going to research cultural tech in the in the capital. Our chancellor, he's going to go fabricate a claim, and he's going to fabricate a claim on Surrey. Spymaster, he's going to go study some technology down in Constantinople. Maybe steal some technology. And there we go. When the steward turns up, we'll get him researching economy tech in the capital as well, or collecting taxes. I feel like we may go collect some taxes. Ruler unmarried. That will change very soon. No area dynasty. Again, that will change soon. Let's have a look at our court. We may need to start seducing. Agatha. Young Agatha. Lowborn, young, shy Agatha. Shy and proud. And wroth. How can you be shy and wroth? So, customize attire, no. Seduce Agatha, no. Can't take as a concubine. Interesting. So let's go back to court, see if we've got any other females. We don't. Let's bring in some women. The game hasn't started yet. Not properly. So it'll cost 1 gold to bring a woman in and 1 gold to bring a noble in. We'll bring in 2 nobles. Let's have a look first. Stewardship at 15. We should have just done that, shouldn't we, from the off? Back into intrigue. Let's invite another noble. Let's have a look. Stewardship at 21. So he's going to be our steward. So the guy we brought in might be a waste. Never mind. Research economy tech on Essex. He may be useful, the other guy, you never know. So let's bring in 3 debutantes. There we go. Let's go into the court. So, where are they? Where the fuck are they? Seriously, where are you? I sound a bit like, what's her face? Delia Smith. Where are you? I actually genuinely can't see them. Where the fuck have they gone? Maybe we need to... Did we just go past them? Why? I don't know. Right, so... Elizabeth of Malden 17, Adela of St Paul 17, Beatrice of London. So, she is an architect. She's gregarious, trusting. Adela of St Paul's, and... Alright, so we're not going to get any bonus traits out of these guys. But I feel like... She's not 17. Look at her. She is rugged as fuck. She has aged massively. If she's not 94, I am... Oh, I don't know. She's not 17. She's lying about her age. A lot like some African football players do, supposedly. We're not going to marry her off to the Doge of Amalfi, or the Doge. Doge? We're going to seduce her. Do it. Now, we're getting things set up. Let's go to our laws. We want to take... Do we want to take low centralisation? We do want to take low centralisation, and that should go through, except we've got vassals who aren't going to vote for it. Mayor, let's award you an honorary title. You can be the High Almoner. The Baron of Tottenham, let's award you an honorary title. You can be, because you're a Baron, you can be Master of the Hunt. No. Imperial Guard? You can be an Imperial Guard, yeah. Bishop of St Paul's, award an honorary title. No. Kingdom's Right Hand? Maybe. No. You can be Master of the Hunt. And the Bishop of Waltham can be Master of the Horse. There we go. So, with one of the mods, it's not on here actually. Interesting. I must not have enabled it. There is the option to give yourself like a few bonus things. I was going to do it, but I'm not now because I can't find the option to do so. I think it had to be done in character customization, Like, you give the option, you can get yourself like 1,000 bonus troops. We're not going to do that now, purely because I fucked that one up. So we do have 601 troops available to us out of 1,364, and from our vassals we can get another 118. So we're going to wait. We can't do anything until we fabricate a claim anyway. So let's get the game underway. Now, as soon as this game gets getting underway, we should. There we go. Low centralization law, and we've started our seduction. We're going to slow this down just a tad. We've fulfilled the ambition to get married. Nice. Let's get rid of those. Don't need sales notifications. So okay. Now, do we take the 10 gold or we take prestige? I feel like we take the prestige. That's what we're going to do. Alright, Dad. King Desiderius of Lombardi. Can we form an alliance? We can indeed. And that's what we want. We've got a nice big fuck-off nation kingdom joining us in an alliance. So should someone like Mercia decide to pick on us, we can go, huh, Dad, come help us out. He's not really our dad, his father-in-law, but you know. So our new ambition is to have a son. So we are seducing someone, and obviously we have a wife. We have very, very high fertility ourselves. Can I take as concubine? I can't. I thought I could take people as concubines. Apparently not. Is there an honorary title? No. Shall we make our wife royal blood? Grant a prince title. Make a noble. Yeah, we'll make you a noble. I mean, yeah, Alakisling dynasty is not going to get anywhere because all your kids are going to be Kegalis. But and we've got our alliance. That is good to see. So we're going to speed this back up again now. So I managed to chance upon Beatrice alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late snack, the late night eater she put on the weight. We talked and laughed for hours, and I can tell the attraction is growing. Hoping I've read her correctly, I lean in to whisper her ear, brush my lips against her ear and breathe out softly, because we have the master seducer trait. Let's see how that works out for us. I sure know how to cajole a woman. Beatrice and I spent the night making sweet, illicit love in her bed. I snuck off in the wee hours, leaving the court clueless, I hope. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean she's pregnant. We've got no notification saying she's pregnant. We're not going to love her and leave her. We're going to let the love grow. My dear son-in-law, may you live in harmony. We request that you honour your obligation to ask this call to arms against Emir Hatim of the Malzuzi, I believe, Emirate. Declining will cost us 280 prestige. Well, we better accept then. We're just not going to send anyone down. Where is the Malzuzi Emirate then? It's not on Sicily. Malzuzi, it's this little place in North Africa. In what is now Tunisia? Is it Tunisia? I think Tunisia is like here. Morocco is like here. This is Tunisia, isn't it? It's Carthage. We're not going to get involved. He can do his own thing. It's not going to... I don't think it will fuck him up. We'll just send him some money if we need to. We do have an arranged marriage question. Okay. So, the King of Pictland, Scotland, by the way, has a marshal, and he wants to get him married to the Elizabeth Molden. Now, if you remember rightly, Elizabeth Molden is the one lying about her age. The one who looks like she's got a bit... She actually does look like she's got a bit of stubble going on, doesn't she? It's hard to tell. But we're going to accept. We're going to get that ugly fucker out of the realm. We don't want any potential sons. Agatha might fancy me. Make a move. Okay. Went to Agatha's chamber, gave her a good tumble. It's good to be the Duke. So we've got 3 birds on the books at the minute. This is going to look good for getting us a son. Come on, boys. We need something good. I'll tell you what, we're not getting anywhere with this Chancellor in a minute. Will you not let me move? No. Well, can you hurry up and fabricate a claim? It can't be that difficult to fabricate a claim on Surrey, for fuck's sake. It's not somewhere big. That's a lie. Surrey is quite a big place. These days, anyway, it's quite a populous place. Let's move you to Kent, see if you can... basically what happens sometimes is the leaders of the area will turn around and say, there you go, some money, don't fabricate a claim. And they'll go, alright, yeah. So if we move them, they'll try to fabricate a claim here again, and then we can move them back, and this is all reset. Speed us up, nothing's happening. So, apart from this war, which doesn't seem to be going anywhere at the minute, they haven't got any people on here. I'm assuming they've sent everyone over there. That being said, they got people going this way. Why have they got people going this way? Who is involved in this war? Just them. They haven't got any allies, so why are you sending guys across the Byzantine Empire when your target's here? You got boats, surely. Let's get back over to Essex. So we do have no heir to the dynasty, but we do have a daughter, and as is our tradition, Davina. Baby Davina, the bastard. Let's legitimize her, upset the wife. How's wife feel? Didn't like him. Still loves us. Let's give her another honorary title. Oh, I'm really sorry, love. There you go, be a noble. Yeah, cheers. I've already made her a noble once. Dumb fucker. Dumb fucker. So we do have... Well, actually, technically, it's not... Oh, we are known as the Drunkard now. So we are Duke Dave the Drunkard of Bedford. I'm pretty sure we don't have a drunkard... we don't have a drunkard trait in there. Interesting. So, inheritance-wise, at some point, because we're agnatic cognatic, we still have no heir to the dynasty, despite the fact we have a daughter, is on Gavelkind as well. So basically, Gavelkind means if you have more than one person, anything you have land-wise gets split up. We want an elective monarchy, which basically means we can pick and choose which person is going to get the monarchy. Now, to do that, we need to sit in charge of the kingdom for 10 years, have all vassals happy, and be at peace. Everything's good, apart from the fact we're not at peace, because obviously we're at war with the empire that we're not actually at war with. And we haven't ruled for 10 years yet. Everything else is good. Our wife is pregnant. That is excellent. We gain another 5 prestige. Please be a boy. We need a baby Dave. Byzantine Empire. Lombardy somehow losing. I'm assuming because they have not actually got round there to... Let's have a look at the reasons why. Yeah, they still controlled Tripolitana, which is Tripoli basically. Which is, when we zoom in, here. So because they still control that, and the Lombards haven't put any people on it, they are losing the war, basically, by not doing anything. I'm not helping them out. I still refuse, flat out refuse to help them out. What is the point? So, should we have a look at these tabs while we're having a sit here? So, I'll say the positions here, we've got along the side here, and they can do various jobs. So, with the Chancellor, he can improve relations, he can sow dissent, and obviously fabricate claims. Marshal, suppress revolts, train troops, research military tech. Steward, collect taxes, oversee construction, research economy tech. Spy master can scheme, build a spy network. Chaplain can proselytize, basically. Do you know what proselytizing means? It basically is preaching and trying to convert. Research cultural tech and improve religious relations. With the laws, so we've got the inheritance laws. We saw the realm laws, we've changed the centralisation up to low, which means we've got a bit more to work with domain-wise. It means we get less vassals, but got more domain. And then there's vassal obligations, so that's about the amount of people they have to help us out with fighting, so and taxation, of course. Technology, it's technology. Once you get to a certain amount, you can then plug it into anything there. That's the wife sneezing, don't worry about that. You get your vassals here, shows you sort of like how happy they are. The happier they are, the more people they'll give you. Mercenaries you can hire, we don't have the money to hire them. They are very expensive per month. And then there's holy orders as well. Now, with levies, as you can see, there are fleet levies, so we have no fleets to work with. And there are retinues. Now, retinues are basically a standing army. And that's what we want to get to. We need to get enough retinue to basically have a standing army. Intrigue, you can do various little things once you've found a new kingdom, but you need to have 1,000 prestige, hold 3 duchy titles is a more realistic one than holding a realm size of 35. Found Holy Roman Empire, we're not going to be doing that. Remote commanders invite holy people, so on and so forth. There's events, so you can borrow 300 gold from Jewish merchants. You can then expel the Jews. So we're going to do that at some point. Once we've got to a point where we are a king, we're going to borrow gold from the Jews, and then we're going to kick them out. Just because. I've got nothing against the Jews, by the way. I've got nothing against the Jews. It's just how you play this game. You can buy indulgences, so the Holy Father, the Pope, likes you a bit more. No factions going on here. Religion-wise, as you can see, we've got 2 bishops. Stephanus III. What the fuck is going on with your face? Click you. What's going on here? Who's taken you? Anyway, custom attire. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. I don't know what's going on there. Must be a problem with one of the mods. So, the College of Cardinals, you can put money in to get your bishop to become a cardinal, and then one of these guys. I mean, look, Preferatus is also fucked. Several people. He's in prison as well. He's fucked and imprisoned. Interesting. But we're gonna fuck that off for now, I think. Let's get this game running again. So yeah, but you can actually ask the Pope for help. You can, obviously, as we're Catholics, we can ask for Dave, King of Mercia, question obligation. I don't have an obligation, do you? We already got an alliance with it. Okay, well, we'll accept. It's not really what I wanted to do. Let's get back into Surrey. I want to get a claim, really. We do have new heir. It's not going to be called Gregory. He's going to be called Dave. So we have a son. Yay. The blood of Milesius. He's useless. He's sickly. He might die. As is, you know, something that can happen. Now, tradition-wise, become King of England is up there. Become exalted among men. So we get a prestige of 1,000. We're about a fifth of the way to that. We'll then gain another 100 prestige and 1 diplomacy point. Not so interested in that one. Piety of 500. We're not going to be very pious in this game, I can tell you that. Personal wealth of 500, gain stewardship. King of England gains 500 prestige. I don't think we're going to do that in this character's lifetime. Do we get the subjugation? We do get the subjugation casus belli. Yeah, we'll take that. So does it mean declare war? Has a valid casus belli to draw. So, well, that was useless then, wasn't it? I've had my eye on a feisty young scullery maid with huge intellect for some time now. She skillfully dodges the attentions of every boy and greybeard at court. I have her blushing furiously whenever I gaze into her eyes. Seduced and wrapped around my finger, this sharp lass could be very useful. Bed her and make her mine. Make her a lady keep mistress. Common wench, I can do better. Better and make her mine, I think, is what we're going to do. We do have a technological advance available to us, and we're going to go straight into military organisation. 150% extra retinue. Does fuck all at the minute, but it has increased it by a bit. It was 36 before. So, do we want to help out Mercia, or do we want to see Mercia fall? Having the big guys on our border like that is kind of scary, I have to admit. Can we declare war on you? We've got the fucking casus belli, surely. We've got this. Unlimited use of the subjugation casus belli within the kingdom. To fabricate claims council and mission is available, may acquire a claim on England with this ambition. Also, we reduce the cost for creating a kingdom if it does not exist yet. Well, fuck. Give me a fucking. Why don't we go to war? We basically, to get things rolling, we need to be able to start taking counties. Because there's no point in just sitting here for. Well, we're in 772 now, and this game will end sort of like 1400 and something. Having many lovers is excitingly fulfilling. So much love, so much desire, but so little time. So I can make this work. We get stressed. Fertility minus. Well, no, we don't want that, do we? Break up with Agatha. Break up with Beatrice. We break up with Agatha. I think we'll stay with Beatrice. I can't remember who. We've got another daughter. So baby Davina too. That's just going to be called Davina. Just keep things confusing. It is a bastard. We are going to legitimise her. So who is the mother of our two daughters? So the mother of that one was Agatha. Mother of this one is Beatrice. Okay. Our son is eldest daughter, 2 years old. Let's arrange a betrothal, I think. Duke of Holland. Arrange a betrothal. So that's going to be here. Happy with that. And then she can go over there. We can get ourselves an alliance with those guys. The other daughter, actually, saying that. Where's the other daughter? Betrothal. Matrilineal marriage. This is what we want to do. Prince fucked up face. Prince of Austria. Of Asturias. Asturias, by the way, northern Spain, is here. And they've got Umayyads Caliphate right on their doorstep. I don't think they're going to last. I think the Umayyads will come in, and then maybe France will start pushing the Umayyads out. So I don't think we're going to go with the Prince of Asturias. Courtier in West Francia. Now, he is a Carling. Now, if you don't know what the Carlings are, what the fuck have you been doing with your life? Get 222 prestige from that, so that's a definite. Basically, the Carlings, let's have a look. So, King Carl Just, Carling. King Carloman in Middle Francia, Carling. By the way, one of those guys, I think it's Charlemagne, or is it Carla? One of these guys is Charlemagne, and the other one is his brother. Yeah. So that's who the Carlings are. And they stayed in charge of the Holy Roman Empire, or I say stayed in charge of the Holy Roman Empire. They stayed kind of in control of the loosely affiliated countries that made up the Holy Roman Empire for a long, long time. Form alliance from Carling. Yeah, okay. That's that Carl Just. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll form an alliance with you, mate. Just don't call us in against King Carloman, will you? I'd rather not. Now, I'm trying to remember if Carloman was the elder or the younger. I think Carloman was Charlemagne. I know Charlemagne and Carloman sounds more alike, but I'm pretty sure he's like Carl. Umayyad Sultanate. Yeah, okay, I guess. Just make it quick. I did say one of these guys is going to attack the Umayyad Sultanate. We're not. We have finally got a claim on Surrey. It is going to cost us 44 gold and 100 prestige, but we need it. And then from there into Kent, that's what we're going to do next. So, Surrey, Broda, sorry mate, we're having you. Boom. So, let's get our levies up. Our nearly 1400 levies. He's only got 600 guys to worry about. So, we don't want King Dave there. We don't want him to be maimed. So, let's get King Dave out. And those, yeah, that'll be fine. We do not want our godlike king to get maimed or hurt or injured severely. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll push up there. We'll take out those guys on the way. So, they're done. We will help out Mercia very briefly. West Frankian Holy War for Navarre has ended. King Carl has lost. That's fine. I don't really care about that. We just helped Mercia turn it around. I don't know if you noticed, they were 22% down. They are now 22% up because of our intervention. We're quite powerful for such a small nation. We're at 56% with this war. We're going to keep chasing them down. We've now got a fabrication on Kent, which is, again, very good to see. We've just taken out some people. We're going to take out some more people here. And I'm not even going to worry about sieging it down. I think we'll be able to do it. Make a move on Agatha again. Fuck it. We broke up with her, but, you know, love and all that stuff. Love and other drugs. Alright film. It's an alright film. Not a brilliant film, it's an alright film. So they have no men left, so we are going to have to siege this down. It does take a little bit of time. Pope Stephanus has died, and he's succeeded by Pope Hadrianus, who's also got fucked up face syndrome. It is an unfortunate bug. I'll have to find out what's going on. If I have to turn off a couple of mods, then I will do. Hopefully that won't fuck up the game too much. The Avars have fallen. Let's go down to the east coast here. Avaria has fallen, apparently. That seems like they've got bigger, and Magyar are starting to get fucked. Okay. Oh, and they become Pannonia. Alright, okay. That explains a bit. Or Pannonia. That explains a bit. That'll explain why they've done that. So once we've taken Surrey, we're going to let our guys recuperate, and then we're going to go straight into Kent. And then from Kent, where is it? There we go. We're going to head straight into Suffolk. We're going to take Suffolk at that point. Now, once we've taken Suffolk, we're going to take Norfolk, and once we've taken Norfolk, we're going to take Sussex. And then we're going to start looking at Wessex and Cornwall and Devon. We're not going to do that all in this one episode. That would take far too long. We're at 45 minutes so far. We can call in allies, apparently. I don't think we'll bother. This is nearly one. There's no point in calling a favour like that. We've got another daughter. Another baby Davina. And we're going to legitimise her as well. How unhappy is our wife? Very. Let's make you a noble again, I guess. And should we make you a noble again? No, we can't. We'll make you king's right hand, okay? And we'll make you a designated regent as you are the wife of the king. We'll make you royal blood first. And obviously you're going to be the parents. Well, you're going to be the parent of the son, who is the heir. So he is the son and the heir. So that shouldn't be too bad. We have sieged out Southwark or Southwark, which means we have 100% taken control of Surrey. We'll offer peace, we'll enforce our demand, and we have usurped the title County of Surrey. Now, if we get our guys to stand down, let's have a look at the vassals here. Oh, I'll show you all this in a second. That's the best way to do this. Go to vassals. Now, all our vassals are still quite happy with us, actually. Interesting. Interesting. Our son is no longer sickly. That's good to see. Daughter-wise, let's get this one betrothed to someone as well. And we'll make this matrilineal too. Prince of Bavaria will be too old by the time we get to there. Screw it, we'll go for Asturias. And we won't accept. We're definitely not going to accept an alliance there, because they are going to get absolutely arse-raped by the Umayyad Empire at some point, who are then also going to push into North Africa here. I can almost guarantee it. Biggest problem is that maybe there'll be a marriage between Umayyad and Abbasid, and then one of them will inherit both. That would be a problem. It has happened in some games I've played before. It does make things interesting, it has to be said. So, one war remaining, that's nearly 86%. How are they looking over here, the Lombards? They are doing nothing to win that. It's good of them, isn't it? So, how many men do we have available to us? We're nearly back up to full strength. So I feel like we're going to go straight into Kent here. So, do they have any packs? They're a tributary of King Offa of Mercia. So, what happens if we go to them? Claim Kent. Nothing. Good, I think. If Mercia gets involved, this is where we'll start calling in some guys to help us out. Look at that, no escape. Let's just chase these fuckers down. Into York. Into Lindsay. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. The wife is pregnant again. Good to see. We do want more than one heir. It's a bit dangerous if we don't have more than one heir. Wulfhere has been captured in battle, is now my prisoner. Now, I will show you something with regards to prisoners in a bit. In a minute, we need to try and chase these fuckers down still. I think they're gonna... There we go. It's just the best way of getting... I mean, it's 75% for just killing their men. You know, it's just the way to do things. We will have to siege it down a little bit. They're not going to be able to raise any more men. So, while we're here... On this page... Oh, we haven't got any prisoners. We must have accidentally killed him somehow. Fair enough. Well, we don't worry about that. With the prisoners, you can ransom them back, basically, or you can execute them. You know, there's a few things you can do. You can banish them. We have got another baby son, Dave. I'm not going to call him Eric. It is my granddad's name, actually. It's also my wife's granddad's name. We're not related. This is not a real-life game of Crusader Kings. The Lombard Holy War has ended. Once we've got this here, have we ruled for 10 years by that point? I do like our helmet. Kind of. I didn't want to have a helmet. Wife is at 24. She's still not happy with us. We've got 120, minus 120 with regards to legitimized bastards. King's right hand. Make you a noble again? Will that do it? 100? Yeah, lovely. Sweet. We haven't ruled for 10 years yet. I think in 779 would have ruled for 10 years. I think all our vassals will still be happy with us, which then means we can go for the elective monarchy. We do have 100% here, so we will enforce our demands. Off you fuck, mate. Thank you. Egbertson. Now, we do have the ability to create the Duchy of Kent. So if we look at the Duchy of Kent, that would actually give us a claim on Sussex straight away. It is just a subjugation claim, though. We don't want to subjugate, we want to take this for ourselves. Basically, the plan is for every single county within our realm to be owned by a member of our family, of our dynasty. Now, the reason for that is it makes things a lot easier when it comes to power struggles. Also means for anyone trying to usurp us, unless it's like an adventurer from outside, which is a whole different thing, is of our dynasty, so we can't lose the game, basically. A little bit cheeky, but that's how it works. And on top of that, it also increases our prestige. So if we look at House Keggedy, it's not a very big family tree at the minute, is it? No. I mean, there we go. I've played games on Crusader Kings before where the family is so inbred, it's a family line. So, our prestige is currently 30. Now, the reason for that is, from all of our characters, we hold 1 duchy and 4 counties. That's how much prestige is going into our family every day. And then with this, our prestige is 259.6. So if we look at our heir, his prestige is 11.4. A lot of that, our overall prestige. So when our dynasty prestige, for example, our kids receive a bit of that when they're born. They will receive a percentage of that. They will then receive some more with titles and so on and so forth. So having the prestige there gives you a boost as you go on. So the more titles you hold within your dynasty, the better your prestige will be going forward, if that makes sense. Famous writer proposed to compose your family chronicles. Give him patronage. Patronage. That's patronage, isn't it? We're not American. We're not patrons. Patrons. I suppose we're patrons in a different way. There's patronage, patronising. Don't patronise me. Don't patronise me. Well, it's patronise, girl. Fuck off. We will become proud, or we can take humble. Humble is piety +1. Proud is piety. Prestige plus point. We're going to take prestige. We'll be proud. I don't mind being proud. I am proud of my... Well, not really that proud of my achievements, but still. Assigned Guardian. Now, to me, it doesn't matter. She's not going to really overly matter to us so much. I mean, she does kind of, but she doesn't massively. So she can have... Mastermind Theologian. There we go. We're going to arrange a betrothal as well. Matrilineal marriage too. I don't really want to go to Prince of Bavaria. He's too old. Prince of Asturias. Asturias is going to disappear off the map at some point soon. Donato. Courtier in Gascon. Could do. Person holds a claim to these titles. Huica, Aquitaine. Interesting. Aquitaine could be... Aquitaine's a nice big area. Conductor. Dalariata. Pictland is way too old. Gascon. We could go with the Gascon guy. Gascony is like western, like a part of Western France here. Aquitaine's a bigger part of Western France as a kingdom anyway, but it's like a duchy probably sort of. I think Gascony is around here, and Aquitaine's like here. If I remember rightly, I can't remember now. He is 11. He's the only one with the potential to take it. You have Huica. Huica is this little place here, isn't it? In that case, if it's English, we'll take you. Where did you go? Dublin, Huica, yeah. Matrilineal. So basically, he'll probably end up having a weak claim. But that's fine. Because all that'll happen is, if there's like a child in charge, we can then press that claim for him. Their kids will then receive that title, and we'll have a king around here somewhere. Well, it'll be a duke. So we have taken that county. We will relieve our levies of their duty, and we have doubled in size by the end of this episode. It's not a big doubling in size, but I was going to say it's impressive nonetheless that I've doubled in size, show and not grow and all that, but that's an easy joke to make, isn't it? One thing I will show you beforehand, we are going to take the 300 gold from the Jews. We can't kick them out yet, won't be long. We're going to go to Essex. Now, extended province view. You can build forts. This is our county capital. We can go into that and we can make it improvements. I don't know why I'm using my hands. You can't see my hands. So, normally, what'll happen is you'll get, I think, right up to here, and there'll be a couple other bits as well. Training grounds is normally part of it. I think shipyard might be part of it as well. We've got extra bits. Basically, we've got the bits that they would normally chuck in with the Republic. Now, with the Republic, you get a palace, and you can create a palace and give yourself bonuses. We've gone for the personal castle, because if I want to live in a castle. So we're going to take Castle Walls to begin with. It is a cheap upgrade. It gives you a 2.5% increase to levy and a 0.20 income tax income increase. It also makes your place harder to siege. And it's cheap as fuck. It's also the same price as the fortifications and a whole lot better. We will take that. It takes nearly a year to build these walls. That is fine. We're not going to do it everywhere, but we will do it on these two counties. Now, once that is built, my intention is to try and do everything I can to increase our retinue size. So if we look at training ground retinue size plus 20, because we've got an 150% increase from our technology, that's going to be, an extra 50, is it? What else have we got here? Long bow range doesn't matter. Garden doesn't matter. Secret passages won't be. Personal training yard? Doesn't say. I'm sure there's going to be one more. Personal studies not going to make any difference. There's going to be a couple of things there where we can increase the amount of retinue we get, and it is retinue I want. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this first episode of Crusader Kings. It has been long awaited. The playlist itself has been created, and you've probably seen it on the homepage for a long time. And I say I did make a start, and I fucked it up. Basically, I started it in Ireland as a... what was I? I was an English Cathar. So no one liked me because I was English. So the Irish didn't like me because of that, and then the Catholics didn't like me because I was a heretic. So, it didn't really work out well. Anyway, in the next episode, my intention is to take Sussex and East Anglia from, these guys, add them to the Kingdom of Essex. We're then going to start pushing along the south coast before we look at the big guys on the board, Mercia. And yeah, so if you did like this episode, please like and subscribe, ignore the squeaky chair, leave me a cheeky comment, tell me I'm cheating because I've got a godlike character. I don't care. Honestly, the reason I don't care is because I paid out for the Ruler Designer DLC, and I want to be able to use it, and I feel like they limit you too much. So fuck you. Yeah, so like and subscribe, leave me a cheeky comment, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.